Welcome to Vertical Endeavors Glendale Heights. We're going to do a walkthrough tour. Chris, our shift manager from Warrenville, is doing a little filming. So as you guys walk through our front entrance, immediately you're going to be greeted by waiver kiosks right here, and our front counter is going to be here. It'll actually wrap all the way around, being about 2.5, 3 times the size of the current counter we have to reach in Warrenville. You'll come through this turnstile and you'll be into the main gym area. But one of the great things about Glendale Heights is you can have line of sight from the moment you walk in the door all the way through the entire space. So I'm going to take you through the walls for a second into the area of the climbing. Follow me this way. This first area is going to be a nice little top rope area with maybe a few autoblays, and you're going to run into smack dab a big giant boulder area. 2-footed kind of mushroom boulder, a little overhanging so you can kind of weave your way through figure 8 patterns bouldering all the way through it. As we work our way farther back, here on that'd be your left, we're going to have a 5-degree overhanging wall, a 10-degree overhanging wall, and a little bit farther back, a 15-degree overhanging wall. On the 10 and the 15, we're probably going to put in speed routes, so you guys can work on your competition climbing for our youth teams, or if you just want to race your friends. And as we get back to the steeper end of it, we're actually going to have 2 sets of walls that arc their way back with a little bit of rolled steel. So I'm going to have Chris stand over where the base of the wall would be. On the first overhanging wall, it's going to go up a few feet and start to cut back on you. And it's actually going to roll back to about here. So you'll get a good 35, 40 feet of climbing across this big sweeping overhang. And then if you come over this way, he's still at the base of the wall, but this one's going to start right here and just start arcing in a much, much steeper roll. It's going to take you all the way back to about here. So you're going to have to climb all the way back, and if that's not steep enough for you, you got more. You walk back here. Let's see, we've got some supplies coming in. We'll start construction next week, so hopefully you guys are excited. This is going to be our little Devil's Tower area. We're going to mimic the climbs you would find on Devil's Tower. So for our crack addicts in here, we'll have plenty to play on. So the main attraction on this wall is going to be this face right here. It's roughly about 10-12 feet wide. It's going to run up to about 16 feet, and then you're going to actually have to run the roof. So much like our archway in Warrenville, but more than 3 times as wide, you'll run this roof section, and it'll take you up to about 18 feet. You'll gain a couple feet of elevation. And then you'll have to run the face all the way to the ceiling, where you'll run across the roof some more, and it'll eventually link up all the way over at that pillar, up and down across that, and it'll link multiple walls together all the way across this gym. If he looks over here, right across these pillars, it's going to run from that second pillar, this big giant curving wall that'll wrap all the way around over to that pillar, linking up this wall and that wall and that wall in a giant little 3-dimensional wonderland of overhangs. You guys come back here, I know our boulders are wondering where it's going to be. That was not the primary boulder area. This is it. So I'm going to have Chris stand at the edge of it. He's standing at the base, we're actually at the apex of this. It would be a 60-degree overhang. And then we'll also go 35-degree, 50-degree, max 20-degree. This is all bouldering. I hope you guys can still hear me. This whole section is for you boulderers. Everything you see over here. If that's not enough, up top there's going to be a whole second mezzanine of more bouldering. We're going to put so much bouldering in here, we'll have you guys loving this place. So you've got this tier and you've got the upper tier. Over this way is our amphitheater. You didn't think we had enough steep climbing here? Now we're going to have it. I'm going to have him walk over to the base of this as well. So, sorry for the jerky movement. Chris is standing at the base of our amphitheater wall. It actually starts over here and runs all the way across over to this side. And as you climb this big tidal wave wall, it'll just keep rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. until you finally get out this far and eventually lower down. So I'm going to be able to put tons of rocks. So for those that like the steep training, we got this for you. Now we're going to morph right through the walls into the front section of the gym. This whole area here is going to be dotted with autoblaze. We're hoping to have at least 25 to 30 autoblaze for you guys to play on, so if you're flying without a partner or you're here with a group event, we've got plenty to keep you entertained. We're also going to have a Nycros custom playground boulder smack dab in the middle of this. So if you've got the kids with you, you've got another area just for dedicated kid bouldering. If you come through this way, we're kind of stepping back out of the rubber and into the main area. So over here on my right, we're going to have multiple party rooms available. So keep the kids happy, keep the parents happy. We're going to have a kids play area. And then we're also going to have our utility room and our storage area, but we'll have men's and women's locker rooms available to you so you can actually come in, get changed, get showered up, and that's sort of the basics, and we're back to the front counter. Something to let you guys know. We start construction next week, as I mentioned. We're really excited about this project. February 23rd is our membership sale. If you guys have been down to Warrenville, we've been plugging it pretty heavy. We're actually going to host the membership sale here as well. So if you want to come out to this location, it's February 23rd from 6:30 to 7:30. We'll do the 1 hour sale with you guys, and then we'll stick around and run tours for you, show you around the space. We'll have a little computer 3D model that you can kind of mouse through and check it out. We're going to have drawings up and renderings so you kind of get an idea of what's going to happen. And hopefully by that point too, we'll have some steel up. So we want to keep you excited, so we'll post these videos every few weeks, and we'll do some time-lapse photography. And you know, if you like this, click it, share it, spread it. And if you have questions, let us know. Thanks for taking the tour.